Like the adventurer statue. So there's Dibble. Celt has been slain. I see. She was the cause of the earthquakes. Something disturbed her from her slumber. Peasant, did you find anything unusual in the viscera? Show it to me. Yes. This is a shard of Orduin's phylactery. What? A millennium ago, a king named Orduin sought immortality. He ascended a mountain in the north and came across an old crone. The crone taught him how to split his soul into pieces and affix those to objects in the world. As long as at least one of those objects remains intact, Orduin retains his immortality. But if they are all destroyed, then he will cease to be. Does he have any more to say? Peasant, we must destroy all of the shards of Orduin. I happen to know that there are 5 in total, and it appears he has hidden them in the creatures of this mine. Standard things with video gems. Likely only the most powerful elementalists were entrusted with them. We need to seek out the others like Celt and retrieve the shards. Peasant, we must... Okay. I think that'd be better if they just went through all of his text at once instead of have like you keep pushing through the screens but having to speak to him again. You don't know if he's got anything to say. Gecko's foot. Pick up gold at a distance. Is this Harry Potter? Yes, it is, Ben. No, it's not. One of the Delmore's largest gold vaults was once raided by a thief employing hundreds of these critters. Nice. Let's go see what else we have first, because we don't need to pick up gold at a distance just yet. More deeps, more gold retention. We can buy pretty much everything because we had a really good run just there. Let's go for more deeps. Like a bit of more deeps. We go deeps again. $1,000. Get 1 gold, I think. Patchwork sack. So we were at 55%. Oh, 50%. We're now at 55. Okay. Let's get one of these. Now, one thing to think of though, before we buy... Oh, that's a little out of range. Should we get keys and bombs? Oh, key rings are expensive though. Should have probably got that earlier. Let's grab this, little bit of health. Yeah, you should spend the money, right? Hey Riyadh, this is, UnderMine. I ever tell you I had a sister? Her and I were 2 peas in a pod when we were kids. I haven't seen her in a long time. When I turned 14, I went off to become an apprentice smith. After that, she ran away from home. Haven't seen her since. No, 150 was to increase the bomb damage. What do we got to craft? Boots or catalyst? Increases effectiveness of healing. Increase throw damage. Deal more swing damage at low health. Berserker's pendant. I wonder if you can, if you need to craft them to get more of that, like, because the circle's looking pretty full there. So if we craft it, we get the relic for this run, but then it's available, like it becomes added to the pool of relics you can get. The egg does seem cool, but Guidance, the relic we just had, is one of the best relics you can get. So every time we add another relic, it's less chance of getting those, like, and also the, we have. Like the Butcher's Cleaver is really awesome. Warpaint's kind of average. Meal Ticket's nice. Totem of Life is really good. Also Popcorn. Popcorn's really good. So I've been in 2 minds about sort of polluting the relic pool with not so good relics. And let's take... Oh, we don't have any gold. Let's may as well spend our gold since we're going to lose 45% of it. Can't do that. Firebomb. Don't go all STS. Yeah, but I'm not, you know... Like, I'm not setting it up deliberately like that. You're not a big fan of systems that punish crafting new stuff? Okay, but what if they were all there from the start and you never got to craft? I look at it that way. If they just opened it up so that you were given all the crappy stuff at the start, you wouldn't get the good relics that help you through when you're a new player. Plus it lets you choose. Plus you get to start with one this run. Sometimes the boot's pretty cool. Break spikes, take names. Healing's pretty good though, you get more from food. So I don't mind adding that one to the pool, I guess. This is a note. If you craft another one, it does craft it, but a pilfer comes and steals it, and so then you're out of luck. Enjoy that. So one of the things too is because we defeated Celt, you can see we're getting more gold from these nodes now. So the difficulty of the gold mine is higher now. Oh man, why wasn't one of those before? So we have... So effectively, if you take longer, you just have normal rats and basic enemies in here. But because we've defeated Celt, the enemies have kind of like all gone up a level. Like, literally like the levels that you'd see in the dungeons. Everything's sort of raised up. So we have a minute of fiery goodness. You can't put the water element, the water blobs on fire though. Oh, push me. I'm not going to try and cook that because it got hit. Food has... There's glowies here. Food has 5 hit points, and cooking it takes 3 of those. So sometimes when you have buffs... We'll go back and get that stuff later. You do an extra damage to it, the food disappears. So cook it, you're... Oh, hang on. Ready? Use fire at your own risk. Peril, something like that. And not surprisingly, the fire doesn't hurt the fire globs. There was a secret room in the previous one, wasn't there? Good. Trapped bombs are bad. Hey. Let's go. There's another one on the other side. We'll check that out a bit. There's no point opening any of these ones because they go to rooms we can already access. Yeah, the globs change depending on what they touch. Is really cool. Oh, I could have gone to that room any... No, I couldn't have. Oh, man. Okay. We can remove a curse. We can increase our gold income. Or we can increase our maximum health. So these are the shrines where you can either get cursed or remove curses. Removing curse costs health. We'll see what it's in the rest of the floor first. I wish the max health blessing gave you a little bit extra health too. I personally hate, but I think it's good design. When you take a curse from a shrine and you get the health reduced buff, because you think, oh, I'm at high health, what I'll do is I'll get a curse at this shrine and I'll remove it at the next shrine. But you only want to do that if you've got reasonable health. And, you know, reduce max health. Like, when you get rid of that curse, you don't get that health back, so you end up really low. Oh. I love how enemies interact with the other objects. Fish should feed us for like 30. Did we take 45? Oh, 45. Oh, we've got increased healing. That's fine. We didn't waste too much. Was there a secret at the right? Oh, maybe. I don't know if you can actually put something on fire like that. Kind of feels like you should be able to, the way the rest of the game plays, but... There's some secret rooms you can get into from multiple directions. There was a gold thing back there, though. Can't get those ones. If you've got a fire buff, you can break those. Rat's nests are really cool if you get a butcher's cleaver, because you can just sit there and farm it until they run out of rats. And you don't have a butcher's cleaver though. They're just annoying. Oh, I thought I would have hit that in the corner. Now I don't get my bomb back. I tried to get it in a corner so I could get the bomb back as well, but... Hey, McCool. Kind of, except no guns. Go to the I'll go to the solo room. I should have gone to that one first. Yeah, I don't have any bombs, Nolan. That's a relic altar. If we destroy both of these, a chest. No, it might not be a relic. It could just be a chest. That might not be worth 2 bombs. That's a lot of food. We'll come back and get that before we dump down. Oh, dang it. And the walkway to the relic altar? Cool. Grab that on the way back. We don't need to get the food. That drops pretty much one of everything, which means we can go get our relic. We can also get a key, where we get food and a bomb. Let's get the relic first. There's a Secret area there. I suppose the question is, do we want this curse? Hey, leftovers. Find old, gross food in chests. Food in a chest is downright normal compared to storing a turkey in the wall. Dungeon chef. Let's... Oh, I don't have a thing. I just want to save this though. I'm gonna go get the big hunk of food instead of using my potion now. You want to do a run? Do a run. Or are you working at the moment? Oh, there's free food. Oh, this is one of these ones. Okay, we need a bomb right there. So Black Rabbit's store takes different currency. We don't have any keys though. But a sack of bomb is. It's gonna be. Well, you'll just have to make it up for the rest of the week, Naughty Pie. You're gonna be thinking about this all the way till the end of work until you get it, right? And the rat matrons buff each other, which is kind of cool, but also kind of weird. But I think they should only buff the underlings. I still have no bombs. Oh. Oh, hang on. What are we trading them for? Another store? Could be worth going up into that store. Oh, slipped. Slipped. So the potion we have gives us a bomb, a key, and a piece of steak. And I'm tempted to use it for everything, because we can give the key to What's-Her-Face and get a bag of bombs. Then we'll have bombs. But I don't want to waste the steak. Oh, I tried to jump. You can't jump out of the tower unless you've got the galoshes. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to use this now. Oh, I don't have to. Why didn't I see that before? Wow, I was about to use a bomb in this. That would have been real dumb. Those are the pilfers. They steal your gold. I'm using a gamepad, Nolan, but you can aim with the mouse and key. The like, so it's got all you can change the key bindings. Okay, so the miner's flask, potions last longer. You also get a potion when you get one, which is pretty cool. We're not going to need the food. I'm just going to buy the key ring. It's on special. It's 2 keys. It's a good deal. I don't think we need to go get the bomb bag from her though. From Black Rabbit, since we've picked up 2 bombs. Should be enough. What else did she have for a key? She had something else for a key. Was it a piece of food? I don't want to get a piece of food. Oh, get out. She had something interesting for a bomb. Do we know what that something interesting was? Or what did it look like? It's a key room. There's the relic at the end of the dungeon. It looked like a red potion. Okay. Dylan's Claw. Deal even more damage when you crit. This insatiable and eager beast approaches with the distinct and disturbing fuss. Nice. Big hits. Right now we can only hold one potion at a time, so I'm going to keep this one. It's pretty good. I won't go back to her and get her potion. Poor Dylan, yeah. Ripped it right off his hand. I'll get that food before we jump down though. No sparklies? Oh man. Oh, did I These bats, man. I hate them so much. Oh, you hate them too? Yeah, I know, right? The timing is awful. When you get a room down in the dungeons that has like 6 of them in there, the really thin room with the that goes left to right. Well, it's not a thin room, but it's a thin pathway. It's got a hole on the top and the bottom. And usually there's a statue there as well. I don't know if I want to spend my key on a chest. Buy more keys at the shop? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll buy more keys at the shop and then come back. That way if they don't have them, we're not out of a relic. Knight's Pendant. Although I do have the potion, but I'm not going to use that here either. Very rarely get something out of these ones. Hey, or just find one out of a random chest. I probably will open that chest with one key though. Oh man, this looks brutal. Panz. Oh, look at that crit. 84! Huge. Oh, I didn't see him down it. Sometimes that one was under the minimap. Happens sometimes. Feels bad though when it does. Hey Bobo. Don't be scared, Bobo. Are you gonna put a toggle on the map? It's not a bad idea. Hey Harlequin, it's going great, man. Expanded and disabled. That's kind of cool. Let's get Bobo here. Task is one of the devs. Cool. Thank you, Bobo. Fine. Nice, free bomb. Thank you, Bobo. Oh, I didn't get him to break that one. Oh. No free bomb. Every time I've seen this, I'm like, I don't want to waste a key on this because I feel that I'm going to get screwed out of a key, right? For science. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm here for, right? I play games badly so that you can learn from my mistakes. Is there anything that he can break around here? I can't see any shinies on the wall, but we can try and get him to break the wall. Mushrooms grow in the darkness. Did you guys see that sign? Artifact discovered. Nightshade thrives in the darkness. I don't think there's anything. I didn't see any shinies. Come here, Bobo. Come on, Bobo. I can't jump away from him here, though. Maybe if I get... Yeah, okay. Nothing against the walls. Oh, hey, we've got devs in the chat. One thing I noticed, like, it'd be really cool if the Archmage and probably the other NPCs, if they have some story text you haven't heard yet, if they had some sort of indicator above them. Because when we spoke with Arcanos just before, we spoke to him 3 different times and got 3 different bits of story, but there was no way of knowing, so then you go back and you speak to him for a 4th time and you get the 3rd story again. We want food. I want food. The Aegis? I never knew how to pronounce this. Increases defense at critical health. Nah. I like buying keys though. I spend my gold on keys. It's pronounced shield. Thanks, Chromo. Dozy, that doesn't help. I could already see those letters. Shield. I don't think we had anything else. Oh, how did I leave that gold? Gold's just sitting there waiting for taking. Aegis? Now you're just messing with me, aren't you, Moogle? We're going to take a shortcut back. That might not actually be short, because... If you've got the Totem of Life, it's really important to go to those rooms, because you'll get 6 health from falling down there. I guess. That's a good one. Shield. E-Juice. E-Juice. That's what e-sport athlete, e-athletes drink? Oh, Dooley. They can jump as well. Which means they could possibly also jump in the... Come on. I'm just going to run around like an idiot for a little bit while I work out how I'm going to do this. That seems like a good plan. I mean, they're spiders, they're not rocket scientists, right? Oh man, he had a bomb. That's right, Crit, that's right. Let's go this way. I don't know, Zanza. I haven't worked out the purple fire stuff yet. Cook my food, cook the food. Thank you. Oh, hang on. Okay, this is a cool mechanic. Give health, get chest. On defense so that... Alright, let's have a look at it, see if we can do something. Let's work it out, chat. No, okay, that didn't work. Unless it means something. I don't know, Super Soup. I mean, that's where we got the relic from, so I don't think it's... No, that didn't work. Alright. That's enough of that. If anyone finds out, let me know. I'll give you a reward. And it's not just a golf clap. Man, these guys, I hate these guys. Like some of the rooms, the fires, if there's like a little, not an altar, but like one of those little podium type bits, you can make a chest appear. If, like some of them, all the fires are out if you light the fires. But that one we already got a relic from it, so that one I don't think anything was going to appear on that. Oh. I'm going faster with kills because of the shield that we've got. It's pretty cool. Ooh, that sneaky little bit of gold hanging out there. Still got a potion as well. Got heaps of keys. That collects gold for you. I don't think it's worth 1,000 gold though. Have I bombed? I haven't bombed a purple fire. We could try that. Not this way. Now, okay. Wait till we get there, then I'll spoil. Well, it's not a spoil when we get there. Now, we we actually missed some text from Arcanos because we were advancing very quickly, where he tells us to go find a priest that will help us. Oops, we found her. This is really interesting because, as I was saying, when I found these guys previously, I fought them because it was an accident. I accidentally hit one of them and they started fighting me. And they made me... they opened up these dungeons before I'd killed Celt, because I didn't have the key. And then when I found them here, I spoke to her and she's like, you can't just go, you know, fighting everyone you want. But we haven't fought them yet. So I don't know if I'd want to fight them in this enclosed space, though. It's pretty small. But I kind of want to hit her. Ah. Hey now, who just walks up to someone and hits them? You know, I don't want to be the one to say this, but it's just like a lowborn to do something like that. Oh, you classist. Beep. Just because I'm a peasant. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Someone ought to teach that filthy worker some manners. At least I'm not a noseless beep. Toadvine says, someone ought to teach you what a proper level of retaliation is. That was appropriate. Alright, we need to find a special key. I wonder if I can peep this again. No. Yeah, her name's Bathcat. Classism at its worst. Auto saving. So we've got 5 keys. I think I'm just going to go to the shop here. There's gold in that wall as well when we leave. Huh. That's on sale. Let's use this. Pick up this one. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Did I get the loyalty membership yet? Don't think so. Oh man, druids. Check out the name of this guy. If we actually get to him. He's called a druid. Okay. That one's gone. Druid doesn't attack, he just has these annoying things that he throws around. And I love how the bad guys, I call them the bad guys. We don't know if we're the bad guys or if they're the bad guys. That fire though, like, mined that node for us and we lost our gold. But the druid is getting wrecked because he's standing in between us and the fiery orb. Thanks, druid. Oh, I'll get the knight. That'll do. Come on. Oh, Panz. Just stood there and took a sword to the face. job. I've never tried to actually jump over those like that before. That's cool. This requires... It's only a chest, it's not a relic. A key and a bomb. We're kind of flush with currency, so why not? Oh, currency? Resources? Resources? Yeah, let's eat that. I've done that before and had the chest be a trapped, like it says trapped, and then it spits out 3 bombs at you. It hits you in the feels when that happens. Hey, this purple flame's in a slightly different position. We got Totem of Life again though. 6 HP for unexplored rooms. Oh, you want to bomb it? We got cursed. We get more swing damage. Temporarily increases throw damage. Oh, actually, I want mine. And we don't need the food from it yet, so we might drink that later and come back and get the throw damage on, maybe. Nice work, guys. Oh, quadruple shot. So the issue is we have a curse now. What curse? Oh. Whoa. All enemies ignite. So anything that hits us will set us on fire. Noddy, you just, like, pretty much destroyed the run. Poison's probably worth. Oh. It's just a little fire. It does damage over time. Oh, what? Doesn't matter if I set myself on fire though, right? Oh, this guy's a jerk. I'm not gonna let him... Every time he claps, he puts a spark on the ground. Yeah, you just stand there, Night Boy. Come on. Come on. Okay. So we're gonna use ours, go get the other potion maybe? Oh man, I don't want to go through this room again. Let's just use this here. No, wrong button. Probably could have tried to get that cooked. The orb will cook food. Alright. Bombing the things gets you... Oh, that actually did happen at some point. Except it wasn't one of those, it was a chest. Bobo broke a cursed chest, which opens it and puts all the stuff on the ground, and I got cursed. Found a key ring. Nice. Oh man. Oh. What does this one do? Yeah, so dead. As soon as we walked in that room, I'm like, nah, we're dead. Note to self, don't bomb the purple fires.